to be before, among, around your council. Once you're there, you'll know, then you see them there.
Sure.
Describe the surrounding. Then you describe what you have before you as well around you.
I see a lot of, when I say white beings, I mean very like angelic white beings.
Mm-hmm.
Like that white light, gold, the angelic white light that surrounds each of them. And I feel like there's 12 here with me.
There's who?
There's 12 of them.
12,
I can't see them all, but I can feel them.
Mm-hmm. That's good enough. Anything else? The surroundings, things like that, anything else you want to mention, then we're going to speak to them.
I don't know where I am.
Uh-huh. What does the surrounding look like to your picture?
I feel like they're all surrounding me. I just don't see anything
Okay.
beyond them.
Yep.
Like a circle of white light around me.
Yep. Very good.
Like I'm not anywhere. It's not a place. I'm just.
Yep.
I can't believe I'm lost for words. I don't know where I am. Clearly the joke's on me today.
Okay. Okay, we're going to speak to them. Divine ones, are very grateful, very thankful for being here for us. Thank you for all that you allow and have allowed so far today. You heard her say she can't believe she's lost for words. Is there anything you want to say to her about where she's at, the realm she's at, and so on? Please let her hear or know it. We're grateful, we're thankful that we're going to continue from there. Grateful and thankful.
They're saying, tell her she's in the courthouse.
Well, now she knows. Okay, we're in the courthouse. We're grateful, we're grateful and thankful for allowing us to be here. As something that I asked for her to come to be at. Obviously, she didn't ask for this, but it's something I said we had to come to just then, as I'm being guided to. We've seen some connections that we had a moment ago. Could you let her know a bit more if there's anything else that she needs to know why we connected to what we've connected to for her today so far? The realm we just came from, and the first connection with her and the cherubims, and anything else that will be following. We're grateful, we're thankful. So she knows why. Since she's in the courthouse.
They're all laughing. Thanks, Ben.
Well, we had to do this. I didn't plan it, but we had to do this. I got to do this just then, and so a moment ago. So here we are. As you hear it and anything else, mention it for the record. Grateful and thankful, divine ones. When you're ready, then you speak.
Okay. They're saying it is why she was playful at the beginning of the session.
Mm-hmm.
The baby angels were around.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, that's what they're telling you.
Mm-hmm.
They're always, so the baby, I'll just call them, they like the word cherubim, so I'll just stick with that. They're always great reminders of playfulness and, to keep things light through life. So this is her reminder as things are about to go deep and heavy in your realities.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. That's right. Absolutely true.
And they're also saying that the Earth's creation of memes have been wonderful tools for humanity to use humor to get through these times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So they don't really have much else to say on the
That's
cherubims.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Divine ones, we're very grateful, very thankful. I'll just have some other questions for her now of her life journey. About how many lives approximately has she experienced on the realm of Earth or in Earth reality? But how many lives? In other words, can she have a way to connect to her scroll of her life where she can gather, or you can assist her by doing that, or you can gift it to her if you think it's necessary? I'll let y'all decide. But how many lives approximately has she had on Earth itself? Not all the realities.
They're obviously in a playful mood. They've said one too many.
I asked for a reason. I asked for a reason.
They're saying that her work should have been done by now, but she keeps she keeps going back.
Thank you. This is the main reason I asked this question. It's just come out because she keeps teasing me with the same thing, and I said it to her before. Here we go. Yeah, truth comes out. There you go. When she heard of mine, she go, "Really? Obviously, you must like the pain." Okay, there you go. Like I've said to some others.
They're saying that too.
There you go. Like I've said to some of the others that have tried to make fun of me when they've heard this information of their own. I said, well, they know better themselves. They've done the same thing too. Pot kettle to kettle black. We're very grateful. We're very thankful. As we're on that subject, whatever you think is permissible or allowed, and that's to our own free will as well, are you able to let us see a few or some of the examples of forms that she's had on Earth, just to remind her, also for the sake of the work that I'm doing in the education of humans as to the forms, the experiences that we can have on Earth. We're grateful, we're thankful. Some of the key forms that she's had in the reality of Earth, as you've put it, she's had one too many. We're grateful, we're thankful from whatever level to the human level that she's had. We're grateful, we're thankful.
The first form that has come through is that she has been, I'll just say it how they say it. Water. I've been water before.
Thank you. Yeah. We're racing some of them before as well. Like the way of life, for example. Go ahead.
So what'd you say?
I was just saying we've seen some examples before, like that was shown to us before as the way of life that you had. Go ahead, water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been water in form itself, and there's like a message here that they want to convey is that each soul is like an ocean body of water. They can just come and go as they wish, like a drop. It's never empty. Am I making sense as I say
Of
that?
course, of course. Say it again from
Okay.
the start. Each soul is like, just to reiterate.
Like it's like part of the body of the ocean.
Yep.
It will never be empty because every soul that comes and goes is part of the whole collective. It doesn't matter. So as a drop leaves the body of ocean, another one will come in.
That's exactly right. Yep. Absolutely. That's exactly how it is. It is why when humans say the word, the end of the world, end of the world, end of the world, it'll never end. Those in charge of the experiments themselves have not decided it's going to be an end, let alone source. Therefore, there is not going to be any end. And Earth itself has similarly come to an end as far as what humans may call end, which has been a few times so far. But here we are now, it has more souls in it, beings that is, than ever before at the time it was first created. There is no end to it. Until. And the until is not anytime soon. Okay. Continue to see more. We're grateful and thankful, Divine Ones, for that wisdom, that great wisdom you just gave to us in that last comment, statement. We're grateful, we're thankful. See more of some other experiences that you may have had that they want you to remember.
Tiger, being a tiger.
Yep.
And I lived like quite a long time as a tiger in the wild. It's kind of like what? Is it like a Bengal tiger? Is that what they're called? Bengal?
That's what it is. That's exactly it. Yes. Anything else? Then we're going to try to explore one or two of them depending on the time we have.
Okay.
Bingo, yeah. Anything else you want to mention? As you see, you mention it. We're grateful and thankful to the heavenly host for making it possible. Go ahead.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm seeing myself as a crystal and come into form as a crystal.
Yep.
And just to elaborate, like I can see over time myself expanding and growing as part of the earth and the rock.
Yep.
And often crystals like myself are never discovered because you can't crack open the entire earth. So, and it's just an experience, and another soul can come into that crystal and continue that journey as
That's exactly right.
As it grows. So every crystal that someone owns is conscious.
There you go.
And their energy can change as well.
Yep.
And this is something you teach us, is to cleanse and reprogram the crystals. This is very important.
Okay, very good.
And they do listen.
Oh yeah.
They do listen.
Oh yeah. Great point. We're gonna explore a couple of these lives in a moment. Anything else? Continue to go till it's complete. Or we need to see that we're gonna explore about one or two of them now.
Okay, so something else that I'm seeing is that I have also been in Earth at the same time in two different bodies.
Yep. When you say two different bodies, see more now, so you're able to speak on it more clearly.
I was Asian, and I can see that, so I'm like one person, and I'm another person. I can see myself as
Asian?
an Asian person.
Male or female? What gender?
Man.
What gender? Man, and?
A man, yeah.
And what's the other one? Briefly. You'll see it also.
I'm also a man, but I don't know where I am.
Okay, skin tone, the way you look, just briefly. Then we're gonna move from it.
Oh, I'm a black man.
Thank you. That's why I asked you to see it.
Okay, so just to go a little bit deeper, one is like working in a corporate, busy place, like I feel like it's Japan somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the other one is like in a Zulu tribe in Africa.
Good. Very good. Okay. Very good. Get to see more what needs to be shown to you, then we're going to begin to explore one or two of these. We're grateful to the heaven host for making it possible, to the source of all creation for making it possible.
I've also been the wind.
Wind, Yep.
I've also been a leaf on a tree.
Okay. Get to know what kind of tree it was.
Kind of what tree? So we said?
Yeah, get to know what type of tree this was. 3, 2, 1, or maybe just briefly the region.
It's it's the one, I think it's like a maple leaf. You know, the ones in autumn that fall everywhere.
That's the reason I asked you, because I'm looking at it. Yeah, I was looking at it. I want you to say, because I know it's a tree that you would know.
I'm so mesmerized by those leaves all the time. I have one stuck to my back window now in the car. I didn't want to move it. They're so beautiful. I don't know if they're maple trees, but it looks.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I don't know in Australia.
Yeah, in Australia, it's the ones you're talking about in Australia. Anything else? Then we're going to begin to explore one or two of them now, briefly.
Oh, they're telling me that's enough. That's,
okay, good.
That's
I want him to say that.
Eclectic me.
Yeah. Okay. Divine ones, with permission from y'all and Theodora herself, can we now explore briefly a couple of them, depending on which one is what? Would that be okay to explore a few of them now briefly? Maybe 2 or so of them, depending on how long they are. Would that be okay? What do they say? Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to take permission first. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're also saying, be quick about it.
I have to. I know. Of course. Okay. Yeah. Can we go into the life of the water one, please? We're grateful, we're thankful. The water life, wherever we can start it, how she became to be in the water, and what life was like for you. You will get to feel it and see and know it briefly. Then we're going to see how you also exit and for how long. Relaxing and breathe.
My soul just dropped into the ocean.
Get to know briefly which ocean region in the world approximate. 3, 2, 1. Just get to know it instantly, in truth. We're grateful to the heavens. The records are open for you. Know what part of the region of the world it was.
I know this sounds really silly, but it's very dark and very blue.
You'll see it as you say it. Yeah.
Okay. You know, because when you say what part, I was like, it's very dark and very blue. So it's a very deep part of the ocean.
Yep.
And this was for me to understand depth and exploration because of that depth. There are layers to things, and with each layer, experience can be very different. And when the ocean is deep, there are things that many are not aware of.
Yep.
And are still not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the The ocean between America and Europe, is that the Arctic Ocean?
There you go.
Yeah.
Get your confirmation is written across for you now. We see that ocean very clearly. For confirmation, the guys speak on it now. 3, 2, 1. Hear it, see it, or see it labeled. The ocean itself. It's almost like you're looking down at it on a map. 3, 2, 1. Mm-hmm.
Well, we know it as the Arctic Ocean now.
Exactly. Now. Exactly.
So,
Okay.
Also, this experience was very beneficial to understand what it feels like to hold space for others.
Yep.
Like you are home to many others, so you're very nurturing and providing, and nothing is constant, so adapting to constant change. The ocean feels a lot because water holds memory, as we already know. And the organisms that live in the ocean are one with it. It's like an effective organization, if you want to put it into those terms.
Yep.
And I can move. I don't have to stay here, but I enjoyed it in this part of the ocean. I can go anywhere, but I wanted to stay here. I enjoyed it. It's very deep. And I enjoyed that, the mystery. And the expansion and the freedom. Okay, they're just telling me go to the next one.
Yeah, I'm literally going to say, before we go into that, one last question on that, Divine Ones. I was literally going to say the same. It's because she was talking, so I was waiting for her to finish. About how long in human terms did she spend in that water life? We're grateful, we're thankful. And what life did she move into next? That's all we need to know. But how long did she spend in that life, and what life did she move into after that? It's for the wisdom of this. I'm sure you understand why I asked the questions. How long did you spend as a water experience, and what life did you move into from that one? We're grateful, we're thankful. I'll make the next one short in what I'm going to pick.
Okay. They're saying I stayed here for a few lifetimes because I just enjoyed this experience here. So, like, maybe, say, like 200 years. That's about 3 lifetimes. Yeah.
Okay. What life did she move out of the water to go into next from that? Just so it gives an idea what happens, how we transition sometimes from one form. What life form did she go?
I came back as a fish.
Very good. Do you know what kind of fish she had?
A blue one.
Yes. Okay.
Like, similar to, like, Dory. Finding Dory, that movie. I don't know what that fish is called.
Okay, very good. I can see
it's
it.
A blue fish.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Very good. We're going to close it now. Fully come out of that lifetime now. We'll close it off. We go to see how you entered into it, the form of way which you did, to be able to experience it, to know what it feels like, speak on it as you did, and then you know when you complete it, And approximately how long for? We're grateful, we're thankful. Begin when you're ready. How you entered it, see exactly how you did your soul entered to be the leaf, what part of it you entered in from, or the tree, and so on.
I just see myself excited, and I jump straight into the like little it's just like a little seed. I just jump straight into the seed. Just kind of like how women are pregnant and there's a physical body that's there, and then the soul comes in. It's exact process for the tree. There are like seeds, and then each soul just comes in, and I feel like this was such a playful experience because it was quick. I could see, it's pretty quick, and I was like, I'm in, I'm feeling, and I'm out. So I enjoyed the growth process of being nourished, being completely provided for. I feel like I was part of a very old, wise tree. And I got a chance to meet a lot of new souls here as well.
Oh, and where were they? Just for the record, where were they?
They were like in the tree as well. Like they're also leaves, or they're part of the branch, or just part of this living organism. And some of them are new souls making their way into Earth, getting used to that density. This is a wonderful experience on how to experience change and go with the seasons very quickly.
Very good.
And by the time that my life is done, I feel like it's a full life. I just feel so supported, and there's so many of us, and we're always communicating, not just within the tree itself, but with other trees locally. I mean, I'm not the tree, I'm part of the tree, but we're always connecting and communicating, and we support one another in many ways, not just physically, but energetically.
Okay. How is communication done? Briefly, here's some of the things you communicate.
Energetically. There's no talking. There's no...
I just wanted you to say that part. Okay, good. What kinds of things do you communicate with other leaves, trees, for example, within yours and others? Just see some examples, the kind of things that was communicated. Add some example. 3, 2, 1. It opens. There's a few examples you want to mention. We're grateful to the heavens for allowing.
Wisdom from other older maybe leaves or trees. Encouragement, I guess what you might call from elders. And because trees are connected underneath the earth, we're all communicating through one another via these networks, like how brain cells work, and neurons firing throughout that interwoven web of communication. So we respond well to encouragement, we respond well to sunlight, we respond well to rest. That's why they say humans are like plants, just with more emotions. And we hear everything.
You hear everything in what sense, for example?
In terms of like if humans walk past, we hear them. their thoughts, their words, we hear them.
That's very important. Anything else important that you want to mention about your life as this plant? How do you feed as a leaf? Let's see the process happen now.
It's all provided for us.
What's that?
It's all brought through the tree. It nourishes everything. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to count 3 down.
And of course the sunlight.
And also sunlight. I'm going to count 3 down to 1. Be able to feel your body, what it feels like as a leaf as you feed on any of these things. See exactly how it feels. The best you can explain it in human terms, words. I take permission from the heavenly host. We're grateful, we're thankful, and the source of all creation. 3, 2, 1. You're that leaf now. Nourishment is coming through.
The best way that I...
Go ahead.
The best way that I can describe it in human terms is how a baby receives its nourishment from the mother. And it grows. It is the exact same feeling.
Very good.
We're just there to grow, to thrive, to support the tree during the season. And then we leave and we are replaced.
Okay, we're going to go to your...
By the new generation. By the new generation.
Okay. We're going to go to your last moments as a tree, since we're going to make this short enough. I'm going to count 3 down to 1. Go to your last moments as that tree, leaf, or leaf on that tree. See exactly what happened, how it happened, what season it was, and the process that caused the final moments. We're going to go to that moment now, relaxing and breathing. This will not affect you, physical, mental, emotional, energetic, vibrationally. We're here to gain knowledge and wisdom from it for yourself or others. 3, 2, 1. Last moments as that leaf. Feel what is happening, you and the rest of the tree itself and others. And mention where your soul exited from. All that.
Okay, so for us to grow and thrive, the tree supports us and nourishes us. And then the tree itself needs to go into like reserve mode or rest mode. It itself needs to draw in its own nourishment, and therefore it stops providing for us. And that is where we change our form and leave.
Okay.
Some of us continue on for just a little while longer.
Okay.
On the ground, and it becomes part of the earth. Some of us choose to leave, like, okay, we've experienced and go. So again, it just depends on the soul choice on where it wants to go next, or what it wants to experience, whether it wants to become part of the earth and mulch and support other plants, or it just transforms back into the light. And generally, the ones that are the leaves that are really shriveled up, almost like paper, they're the ones that have no soul presence.
Yeah. Yep.
It's almost like a dead body, per se.
Yep. Which one did you choose? Let's see the way you chose to leave, and also see where you exited from, if you did exit at some point as a soul from the leave. 3, 2, 1. What was your scenario? Were you on the ground? What happened to you? Go through the entire process now. The moment is about to happen. 3, 2, 1. The last moments. And what happened to your soul. See it very clearly. We're grateful to the source of all creation to complete this.
I stayed on for a little while longer amongst the other leaves as we enjoyed connecting with our Mother Earth, our provider.
Are you on the ground now to do this?
Yes.
Okay, good. And as you're on the ground, if anything is being communicated that's important, mention it. So you're on the ground. Go ahead.
And we're always communicating. It's nothing in a way that I could explain in, say, like a normal human life communication.
That's good enough. That's a great response regardless. Yes, go ahead.
Because we communicate differently.
Absolutely.
It's beyond words.
Thank you. That's good enough.
and we just connect with what we need to connect to on the earth, give the earth what she needs, and once that transfer has happened, the soul just floats back back to where it wants to go next.
Okay,
Go ahead. There isn't one place.
Okay. Let's see you exiting that leaf now. See the form it was that you took, if it's shape or color to it that you want to mention, and see where you went to next. And that's the end of it. 3, 2, 1. We're grateful to heavens for making it possible.
I feel like I'm just like a green. You know, there's light orbs people see in photos.
Absolutely. There's a reason I asked you the question. There you go.
Yeah. There. That's what I left like. But again, every soul can take a shape as what it wants to.
When you were exiting, did you exit at the moment by yourself? Because you said a bunch of you were on the ground. The point of your...
Oh, yeah. No, a bunch of us left. I feel like we were a bit of a pod family.
There's a reason I asked the question. So you didn't exit? Where did your soul then go next? In what form? We're going to complete it with that. We're grateful to the heavens for making it possible. 3, 2, 1. Your soul's exited. What happened after they exited? A bunch of you exited. Then what?
We left this dimension. We just left this realm.
Thank you. All right. All of you together?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's it. We're going to close it with that. We'll close that scene now. I'll be back with the council again. We'll close that scene for good for now to be before, among, around your council. Once you're there, you'll know, then you see I'm there.
Sure.
Describe the surrounding. Then you describe what you have before you as well around you.
I see a lot of, when I say white beings, I mean very like angelic white beings. Like that white light, gold, you know, the angelic white light that surrounds each of them. And I feel like there's 12 here with me.
There's who?
There's 12 of them.
12.
I can't see them all, but I can feel them.
That's good enough. Anything else? The surroundings, things like that. Anything else you want to mention? Then we're going to speak to them.
You know, I don't know where I am.
What does the surrounding look like to you, appear to you?
I feel like they're all surrounding me. I just don't see anything beyond them.
Yep.
Like a circle of white light around me.
Yep. Very good.
Like I'm not anywhere. It's not a place. I'm just...
Yep.
I can't believe I'm lost for words. I don't know where I am. Clearly the joke's on me today.
Okay. Okay, we're going to speak to Divine Ones. We're very grateful, very thankful for being here for us. Thank you for all that you allow and have allowed so far today. You heard her say she can't believe she's lost for words. Is there anything you want to say to her about where she's at, the realm she's at, and so on? Please let her hear it or know it. We're grateful, we're thankful that we're going to continue from there. Grateful and thankful.
They're saying, tell her she's in the courthouse.
Well, now she knows. Okay, we're in the courthouse. We're grateful, we're thankful. We're grateful, we're thankful for allowing us to be here. As something that I asked for her to come to be at. Obviously, she didn't ask for this, but it's something I said we had to come to just then, as I'm being guided to. We've seen some connections that we had a moment ago. Could you let her know a bit more if there's anything else that she needs to know why we connected to what we've connected to for her today so far? The realm we just came from, and the first connection with her and the cherubims, and anything else that will be following. We're grateful, we're thankful. So she knows why. Since she's in the courthouse.
They're all laughing. Thanks, Ben.
Well, we had to do this. I didn't plan it, but we had to do this. I got to do this just then, and so a moment ago. So here we are. As you hear it and anything else, mention it for the record. Grateful and thankful, divine ones. When you're ready, then you speak.
Okay. They're saying it is why she was playful at the beginning of the session.
Mm-hmm.
The baby angels were around.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, that's what they're telling you.
Mm-hmm.